Hello friends, Tony here, welcome. In this video, I'm going to work with Laravel and this PrimeVue, the next-gen UI suite for Vue.js. I'm going to use this with the help of this Laravel plus PrimeVue. So this is a starter kit for Laravel. If you go here, you can read the documentation and setting up a new project using the Laravel installer, Laravel new, passing the name and then the flag -- using. And we're going to use the Laravel PrimeVue starter kit here. Okay, I have created a project, and yeah, you can go and read more on the PrimeVue documentation. Here we have an example with a chart here, a table, and so on. Get started. We have guides for Vite, Next, CDN, or Laravel. And yeah, you can read more here. But I have prepared a project, and here is the project. So we have a dashboard. I have chosen to have a sidebar because by default it's coming with a header. And then on this product, I have created a product model and migration and so on. We have a chart here with the real data from the database, displaying here for a year, the revenue, and here we have a product, a button to create a new product, We have also a table here with a name for the product, a price, the actions, the edit and delete the product, and a keyword here to search for the product. So we can sort like this. We can search for, let's search for this one with a copy and paste on the keyword here. And yeah, we have only this one, as you can see. And we can create a new product. If I just click save without adding the name and the price, it's going to show the error. But if we fill them, set the save. And we can edit. So let's edit this one to say ... in here. Click save. Okay, we have ... We can delete this. If we don't confirm, we're not deleting, but if we confirm this, yeah, delete it. And also for create, update, and delete, we show the DOS notification. Okay, friends, this is the project. Now let's show you the code, which I have in the Z. And yeah, let's open one by one. I'm going to open first the product model. Here I added the fillable name and the price. And also let's open the layout, app layout. Here I have chosen to have the sidebar layout, and maybe I'm going to zoom it more. So sidebar layout using here. Next, let's open the web routes. And here I have registered this route for the products. I choose the resource just to save some time because I have used also the AI for this to set up the project. And let's open the product controller. And here on the product controller, we have an index method. Display a list of resource. Here we use the inertia render products index, which if I open this index page, inside the products, we have this index view. Here is the index.view. But here we are added the products, which is product query order by the desk get by default, and then product data and products labels is for the chart. Okay, so these two I have added only for the chart, and this is for the data table. Now also let's show you the store. Nothing fancy here, just create, and also using the request here, change it to true, and name and price. It's nothing to see, and destroy updates and this one. Okay, now let's work with this index.view. Here we have imported some components, and also I have this product chart component which I have created myself. I'm going to show you in a minute. Also this filter match mode from the PrimeVue core API for the filtering for search, and toast to use that toast to show the toast notification. Also import the type app, page props, and product. I have created also in the index the TS. I have created this product type. I pass in here the ID, name, price, created at, and updated at. And here, defining the interface props, extending the app page props, and passing here the product, which is a product type array, product data name, number, and string for labels. And then create a defined page, passing the use page type props, also the toast, and defining the products, which is computed page props products. Then for the dialog, I created this dialog visible, which by default is ref boolean false, and then open new to open when you open that modal. So when you click here, we are calling this open new, which change the dialog visible value to true. And then I have used the use form helper and defining the ID, name, and price, because we're going to use that model and this form also for edit and create for the same ID, name, and price. And by default, ID is null, name is empty, and price is null. And then we have a form save method. If we have the form ID is not null, because by default is null, that we are going to say form submit update. And here I'm using also the Laravel Wayfinder. I have imported the destroy, store, and update from the actions of the Wayfinder. Okay, so form submit, if we have the ID, so we are going to update. I'm going to say update passing the form ID. And on success, we're going to call this handle success, which I'm going to show you in a second. Else, we're going to store that, so a new product, so call the store from the Wayfinder actions, and on success, handle the success. On the edit, when we click that edit button, so this one, we're going to call this, pass in here the product, and when we click, we are going to say form ID, pass in the product ID, which means this form ID exists, and we're going to call the update, and the passing also the form name to product name, and form price the product price, and changing the dialog visible to true, so it's going to show the dialog. Okay, next we have the destroy. Also here we check for the confirmation, and then form submit destroy passing the ID, and then showing the toast notification. The handle success is this one, dialog visible false, and then toast success product saved successfully, which is for both create and update. And the filters is right here. Global value match node, match mode, filter match mode contains, and we have to search for name, value null, match mode, filter match mode starts with. We have the inertia heads to change that to title, and then app layout breadcrumbs. Then we have a cart and template. We have a product chart, which is a new component showing this chart here. And then we have this button, which is this one. So a button with label, icon, and class, and then click up. When we click, we call that open new method, which just change the dialog visible value to true. Next, here we have the data table, value passing the products, and the V model filters passing the filters we have right here. And also on the I have added the table template header, and icon field, input icon, search, and V model filters global pass dot value. So we have global dot value. Okay, then we have a column for the name and the price. Now the price is sortable, very easy to make sortable. And also we have actions, passing here a template with a body, and in that we have added the data because we need for the pass in the edit product method and destroy product. We have two buttons. For this is for edit, passing the data because the data is the product. And also here passing only the ID because on the destroy we need only the ID here. Okay, next we have the dialog. And this is going to show based on that dialog visible with input vmodel for name and also showing the errors here. The same for the price and the button to save that. So this is how we can create something like this with the Laravel inertia and this starter kit PrimeVue. Okay, next thing, let's show you the last component, which is this product chart. The chart here. Yeah, on the product chart, I added the data, which is page props, product data and labels, page props. Yeah, product labels. And this product chart, we have imported the chart component from the PrimeVue chart and then defined props here on mounted. I have just copied that example we had on here, components, charts. If you go to charts, yeah, you need to install the npm install Chart.js, and here you have an example which, if you toggle full code, this is what I have copied and pasted here just in the labels. Here are hard-coded. I have passed my props labels and props data on the data. And that's it. We have something like this. Okay, friends, that's it all about this video. What I wanted to show you how you can create something like this with Laravel and PrimeVue starter kit. Now you can create a project with Laravel and choose in the Vue starter kit and then install PrimeVue by yourself and create something like this. But I think you can have a PrimeVue directly here. Now, if you like such a videos, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, like the video, share with your friends, and see you in the next one. All the best. Thank you very much.